Are you prepared for an emergency? In an unpredictable world, readiness for any potential crisis is not just wise, but crucial. From natural disasters to grid-down scenarios, the threats are real and can strike when least expected. This video aims to heighten your preparedness by highlighting 9 often neglected essentials that should be part of your emergency kit. These overlooked items could spell the difference between mere survival and thriving during a crisis. Stay with us to discover the 9 overlooked essentials you need in your emergency kit. Starting with the first overlooked essential, heirloom seeds. Now you might be wondering, why heirloom seeds? Well, these aren't just your average garden variety seeds. Heirloom seeds are a game changer in long-term survival plans. Unlike hybrid or genetically modified seeds, heirloom seeds are open-pollinated. This means they're naturally pollinated, allowing you to save seeds from your crops for planting in the following seasons. Think about it. In a prolonged crisis, you'll need a sustainable food source. And what's more sustainable than growing your own food from seeds that can be harvested and replanted year after year? Heirloom seeds also offer a diverse range of plant varieties, many of which are hardy and adaptable, capable of thriving in various climates and conditions. So you're not only securing a food source, but you're also preserving biodiversity. Invest in heirloom seeds today and secure your food source for tomorrow. Next up, we have fire starters. Imagine being caught in the cold, huddled for warmth, and with no way to cook your food. Scary, isn't it? This is where fire starters come into play. These handy devices are more than just a means to ignite a flame. They're a lifeline in emergency situations. Picture this. You're stranded in a remote location, the temperature is dropping, and darkness is closing in. A fire starter can provide you with warmth, ward off wild animals, and even signal for help. And let's not forget one of the most fundamental aspects of survival: food. With a fire starter, you can cook meals, boil water, or reheat food, even when modern amenities are out of reach. From magnesium fire starters to waterproof matches, there's a variety of styles to suit your needs. Remember, it's not about starting a fire, it's about ensuring survival. Never underestimate the power of a good fire starter. Moving on to the third overlooked essential: fuel. When we think of survival, images of canned goods, water, and first aid kits often come to mind. But what about fuel? Fuel plays a pivotal role in our day-to-day lives, and its importance only amplifies in emergency situations. Imagine a chilly winter night without heat, or the inability to cook a warm meal. Fuel powers our heating systems and stoves, providing comfort and sustenance. But it doesn't stop there. In a grid-down scenario, fuel is vital for transportation. Whether it's for evacuating a danger zone or reaching a safe haven, having a stockpile of fuel can be a lifesaver. Yet, with all its importance, fuel is often overlooked in emergency preparedness plans. So let's change that mindset. Start treating fuel as an integral part of your survival kit, because in reality it is. Remember, fuel is your lifeline in a grid-down scenario. Fourth on our list is solar power. Now, solar power isn't just about going green or reducing carbon footprints. It's about self-reliance and sustaining life when the grid shuts down. Imagine a blackout that lasts for weeks or even months. Traditional power sources fail, but the sun? It's a constant, reliable source of energy. Solar power devices like solar panels and solar generators can provide you with renewable energy to power up essential gadgets, from your emergency radio to your refrigerator. In a serious survival situation, these devices can be lifesavers. They give you the capacity to keep your communication lines open, your food fresh, and your nights brightly lit. Investing in solar power is investing in a lifeline during emergencies. It's like having a mini power station right in your backyard. Harness the power of the sun and keep your devices up and running. Next, we have rechargeable batteries, an absolute must-have in any preparedness kit. These little powerhouses are a long-term investment indeed, but the cost-effectiveness of rechargeable batteries over time far outweighs the initial cost. Remember, in an emergency, your devices are your lifeline. Radios, flashlights, and medical equipment, to name just a few, all rely on battery power to function. So having a steady supply of power is crucial. Rechargeable batteries come into play here. They can be recharged hundreds of times, providing a continuous power supply for your devices. Plus, when paired with the solar chargers, you've got a renewable energy source right at your fingertips, even in the direst of circumstances. And let's not forget the environmental aspect. By opting for rechargeable batteries, you're reducing the amount of waste produced by single-use batteries, making a small but significant contribution to the health of our planet. Stay powered up with rechargeable batteries. Seventh on our list are tapes. Yes, you heard it right, tapes. It's something so simple, yet it can be an absolute game changer in a survival situation. Now, we're not just talking about your run-of-the-mill sticky tape here. No, we're referring to heavy-duty types like duct tape and electrical tape. Duct tape, in particular, is a prepper's best friend. It's durable, waterproof, and incredibly versatile. With it, you can fix a leaking water container, secure a splint, patch up a tear in your tent, or even make a rope in a pinch. On the other hand, electrical tape can be just as crucial. It's perfect for any emergency repairs on electrical devices or wires, preventing possible fires or electrical shocks. In a nutshell, these tapes are more than just adhesives. They're mini toolkits you can fit in your pocket. So never underestimate the power of a roll of tape in your survival kit. Tapes, a simple tool with countless uses. Last but not least, hard liquor. Now, you might be thinking, why on earth would I need a bottle of whiskey or vodka in a survival situation? Well, hard liquor serves multiple purposes that could prove invaluable in an emergency. Firstly, it can be used as a disinfectant. In a pinch, you can clean wounds or sterilize medical tools with it. It's not the best choice, but when options are scarce, it's definitely better than nothing. Secondly, it acts as a painkiller. Although it's not a long-term solution, it can provide temporary relief from pain and discomfort. Lastly, hard liquor is a great bartering item. In a world where traditional currency has lost its value, a bottle of liquor can become a powerful bargaining chip. So, don't overlook the importance of stocking a few bottles of hard liquor in your emergency supplies. In emergencies, a bottle of hard liquor could be more valuable than you think. Let's recap what we've learned today. As we navigate through the unpredictable waves of life, it's crucial to keep an eye on the essentials that are often overlooked in times of emergencies. Let's take a moment to reflect on the 9 key items we've discussed. First, we have heirloom seeds, an invaluable asset for long-term survival. These seeds provide a sustainable food source, allowing you to cultivate your own garden when grocery stores are out of reach. Don't underestimate the power of self-sufficiency. Next, we have fire starters. Whether for warmth, cooking, or signaling for help, the ability to start a fire is vital. A good fire starter can be the difference between comfort and hardship, even life and death, in an emergency. Third on our list is fuel. In the event of power outages or shortages, having a stockpile of fuel can keep your home warm, your vehicle moving, and your generator running. It's the lifeline that keeps the lights on when all else fails. Our fourth item is solar power. A renewable energy source that doesn't rely on the grid. Solar power can keep your devices charged and your communications open, even in the worst of times. Next up, rechargeable batteries. A constant power source for your gadgets. These are essential for maintaining contact with the outside world or simply powering vital household items. Our sixth item is tapes. From patching up leaks to securing items, the versatility of tape makes it an indispensable tool in any crisis. Coming in at number 7, we have hard liquor. Besides its obvious recreational use, it can also serve as an antiseptic, a bartering item, or even a fuel source. In summary, these overlooked essentials can make a significant difference in survival situations. The key is not just about having supplies, but having the right supplies. It's about being proactive, planning ahead, and understanding what you truly need when the chips are down. Remember, being prepared is not just about having supplies, it's about having the right supplies.